Hey guys, welcome to oddsmarket.com. I'm Natalie Rydstrom. Here on the line is Bernardo from theowltips.com. We are taking a look at the 4 International Championship Cup matches taking place this week and trying to find some value picks. Bernardo, thanks for being here.
Hello, Natalie. Thanks for inviting me.
Now, I have to say, the first match, which is on Wednesday, Barcelona versus Leicester City, I think could potentially hold the value, and that's in the Leicester win or a Leicester draw no bet, 12.24 there with Pinnacle. Very high odds. Yes, against a team like Barcelona. Yes, they lost 4-0 to PSG, but Barcelona has got 2 matches this week. We could possibly see the upset or even the draw. Is there any value in backing the upset in this match, or is Barcelona a force to reckon with?
Well, yeah, you focus there very important points. It's true that the odds are very low on Barcelona's side, possible because of the result versus PSG, but also because, well, in less than 24 hours, Leicester has also a game before this one versus Barcelona versus Chesterfield, if I'm not in error. So that is important because Ranieri will mix the team, but they will need to play 2 matches in 24 hours. In my opinion, well, I can see value playing Barcelona, but I'm a bit afraid of backing Leicester here. I think that Barcelona, even starting later than Leicester, and also not having Neymar, for example, that is on Olympics, they presented a good football versus Celtic. I think that, well, Leicester is still adapting themselves on the midfield without Kant. I think that, well, I prefer to skip the winner's market. I think that we have value to play the game, but not on the winner's market.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, the bet that I am taking for that one, and again, going against the bookies, is both teams to score. Yes, Leicester failed to score against PSG, but Celtic managed to goal against Barcelona. And I think, I think that Barcelona will be rotating players, especially as well, they're without Neymar. Both teams to score is my value bet of the 4 matches here. I've got that 2.1 bet 365. What do you like in this match?
Well, I like it exactly the same. That it's my value bet too. I think that, well, above 1.9, that was the opening odd. I found it around 195. It looks that already went up to 2.1 on that European bookmaker, which is a very good odd. I think that Leicester has plenty of chances to do a goal on this game because, well, like you said, Barcelona gonna rotate. I think that Luis Enrique gonna rotate the 11 players during the game. So Leicester will have their chances. Vardy can play this game, which is also very important to them. So I think that both teams to score is my bet here and the value bet for this match.
Yeah. Now, like I said, we've got 4 matches. What other matches are you looking at that has the most value of the 4 that's taking place this week?
Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. Yeah, I think that it's a very nice game to approach. Not on the winner's market. Bayern Munich odds opened very low, around 195. Now they are getting more fairly, in my opinion, around 225. So they drift already a little bit, but the value on that game is on the over. Over 2.5 goals, traditional one is paying around 1.7, and over 2.75, which the line that I like most on this game is around 192. I can see 3-4 goals easily on this match. Both teams will rotate a lot during the game. They are missing the main stars, but on side of Bayern Munich are appearing young talents like Julian Green on last game, and on side of Real Madrid, well, they have plenty of options also to create problems to this Bayern Munich. That, in my opinion, going to be an open game, and 3-4 goals. I think that, well, they're going to make it.
All right, so 2 value bets there from Bernardo. I'm also looking actually AC Milan versus Chelsea. I really like the straight-up Chelsea win there, just over evens with B-win. Obviously, they lost narrowly 3-2 to Real Madrid. I think they'll be wanting to bounce back. And as well, don't forget, this is sort of, we're under now Antonio Conte. I think he's desperate for that win. AC Milan failed to even get on the scoring board when they lost to Liverpool 2-0. Chelsea win there 2.05. Really like that bet. What do you think?
Well, I like the draw no bet option. On Chelsea. Not a straight win. I think it's too risky, and a draw is well possible. So draw no bet is not a big odd, but we're around 1.7, a little higher now. I think 172, very close to that. I think that it's a safer option because the team is not with the routines that Conte wants to put, so he didn't have time yet to work that, so they are not defending so well. But I think that draw no bet option, Asian handicap plus 0 around 1.7 is a good option on that game.
All right, all right. Final match, Liverpool versus Barcelona. Again, could we see the upset? Plenty of value if we do. Liverpool 5, bet Victor, or the draw, which is also 4 with bet Victor, or a Liverpool draw no bet, something like that. Don't forget that, you know, Barcelona will have just played a match on Wednesday. Liverpool will have much more rest. They beat AC Milan. They're, I think, confident, and I think that they could win this, or at least a draw no bet. Do you think we take the gamble of the upset, Bernardo?
Of course, that I prefer to watch before before bet on that game. I prefer to watch Barcelona versus Leicester.
More of an in-play.
Yes, but of course that I think that Liverpool has a chance here, has a big chance, because well they are training well on last weeks. They perform reasonable, and like you said, they have more time to rest, and I think that they will try to do of this game versus Barcelona a big test to start off the new season on Premier League. So I think that a draw no bet or double chance is a good option on that game. But sincerely, it's better also to watch Barcelona versus Leicester, see the news about how Luis Enrique gonna approach Liverpool, because well, it's always important to have all the information before placing the bet.
Yeah, all right, fantastic stuff. Bernardo Balsar from the altips.com. Thank you so much for joining us today.